Pisces, thank you so much for coming by today for our reading. We are checking in on your challenge this week. So, whatever week you're sitting in, whenever these messages are finding you, love, that's the week we're referring to, okay? So, let's see what your challenge is this week, Pisces. Do keep in mind, as always, that the messages are general. We're also going to come across these messages at different times. They're going to mean different things to everybody. Right? Just keep all of that in mind. If it happens to not resonate for you, do feel free to check your moon, rising, or your Venus sign videos. Okay, Pisces? All right, challenge this week. What is Pisces' challenge this week? We have the Ten of Wands reversed. So 10 of Wands does signify a heavy workload, a very large burden, something weighing you down. But with it coming in the reverse here, potentially this week we're attempting to break free, maybe even break free from some patterns, or potentially here, Pisces, you're ready to let go. Let go of some projects. Maybe I almost wanted to say some heavy feelings. Okay, we got the Page here of Pentacles reversed. Now, pages are children, but they are new energies. So for some of you, you could be dealing with your children this week, maybe having a hard time keeping up with them in some way, or putting up with them in some way. Okay, Pisces. But for those of you who don't have children, or there's not children involved in this situation, there's something here you maybe don't want to give to any longer, or you see it as a burden, or it's unnecessary. Potentially something is taking too much from you, love, okay? We do have the Devil here at the bottom of the deck, coming in reverse. Let's see. Nine of Cups. Well, Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's happiness within oneself. Oh, but fascinating. Sun card in reverse. There, Pisces. Card of Leo. We have Temperance on the table. Card of Sagittarius. Ooh, and the last one. You, darling. Moon card. It's your energy, Pisces, along with Cancer. So, absolutely, it is about your health. It's about your fulfillment. It's about your joy. There's something you need to give up here, darling. It's either really, really unhealthy for you, it's not good for you. Maybe it takes too much. Could be a person as well for some. But it takes too much from you, Pisces, and it needs to be cut out or let go already. If this is some type of addiction, or some sort of codependent relationship, it's almost like we really got to, either way, we really got to figure out what's important to us this week. Pisces, where does your happiness lie with that Nine of Cups? Health, definitely. Mental health, wish fulfillment, all of these things. What's good for you, Pisces, right? Is this good for you? Definitely the Devil's not good for you. I feel that with this Ten of Wands coming in reverse, whatever it is that you're releasing has something to do with the Devil. So you've been encased in it for a long time, potentially for some as well. Almost imprisoned in something that hasn't been giving for a really long time. With the Sun card in reverse, this is unhappiness, right? There's no innocence. Something is like robbing your innocence, or it has, or it is attempted to rob your innocence, Pisces. But I feel like a lot of what there's a lot of darkness with the Sun card in reverse and the Moon card, but here the Moon is in the reverse. So it's almost like we need some time here to shed some light. But there's also like a deep dive, something here you might not have been wanting to pay attention to, Pisces. Do take these messages as they resonate for you. Something maybe you've been blatantly ignoring about the Devil being present here in your current environment in some way. But with Temperance coming in the middle of these two energies, and definitely the Moon coming in reverse, beginning to get clarity. But really, it's about your health. It's about your wellness. This week, I want to say prioritize you. Prioritize your health. And also, here, love, if there's been some sort of addiction, some sort of encasement with this Devil here, It's almost like there is a very big difference between fake happiness or false happiness or a persona of happiness, right? Or maybe even trying to like lie to ourselves and convince ourselves that we've been happy. But we need to recognize here that whatever it is that we've been feeding, carrying, holding on to, bringing with us, right? Whatever it is that we were encased in or we didn't want to let go of, it hasn't been good for you, right? That's what I'm seeing here, Pisces. It hasn't been good for somebody. And so to take the first steps and initiative here to recognize that we need healing and we need to break free. So I feel this week may be a challenge of the spiritual, the etherical, the inner workings of you and your soul, darling. What have you been holding on to? We got to really dive into that subconscious here, tackle these heavy feelings. There's a lot of heavy feelings, and maybe for some we've been like convincing ourselves that we want to be in this situation, tied to this devil, or that we are happy here. When the truth is that if you were to really face your actual feelings here, Pisces, on the situation or on your, on your current situation, on your feelings, on your subconscious, on whatever this devil and 10 of wands energy is for you, right? Whatever that is for you, going to be different for everybody. It's almost like you need to take that deep dive into your subconscious and figure out what it is that you've been ignoring about it. Definitely healing. We've been running away in some way, Pisces. So your challenge here this week, it feels like it's like your go ahead to finally have a look inside. Why have we perpetuated this devil? Why have we been okay with this? Prioritize your mental, physical, and emotional health this week. Further information, further challenges. Four of Pentacles wanted to come out, and I did see the Seven of Swords. Let me see where we at. We're at 7 minutes. Okay, let's get a few more of that. Five of Cups here. Five of Cups. A regret. Something needing to change. I feel like here, Pisces, we've maybe even been carrying this Five of Cups energy with us, like in the background of the daily. And maybe you hold on to your daily tasks, you just stick to your routine. And so we're not diving, we're not figuring out. Maybe for some, you don't even know that you're heavy-hearted, right? Maybe you don't know that you're heavy-hearted. Something needs to occur to you here, Pisces, this week. This week, it's about connecting the dots on you, prioritizing you. But I feel like that's going to be a challenge as well because it's not comfortable to face whatever it is that needs to be purged out or let go here. I often read the 10 of Wands as a very self-imposed energy. Also with the devil, he convinces you, right? He's tempting. He convinces you that you want this. He makes you believe that you want this. But do you want this? Do you want this? Pisces, there's something unfulfilling. And so I often think of the 10 of Wands as very self-imposed. And the devil's a choice as well. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Excuse me, love. We have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Death card, yes. Scorpionic energy. That's the cap off here, honey. Something's been blocked. Oh, yeah, we need a drastic change and a new beginning. That sounds so cliche. But something here really needs to die off with that 10 of Swords. And the Fool card's a new beginning. Fool, it's like we could go straight death to Fool. Ending, new beginning. There was a blockage. Blockage is being removed here. Potential information that was hidden from you. But this is like a connecting of the dots. I feel it very internal. Okay, so for some, this information's external. You needed this information to realize some things, but I feel like this is a connecting of the dots from within you. Okay, so here with Death card, it's never easy, right, to Allow the change. But death is a massive change. It's a massive change. It's the ending of the old and the beginnings of the new. I feel like you need to face this week, darling. I feel like you're connecting the dots. You're starting to make sense of some things. You're starting to realize some things this week, and it's going to be difficult emotionally for you. But it's also going to bring massive healing if you allow it. All right. So it's going to be a challenge of whether you feel that you're capable or ready or emotionally able, but you're absolutely, the time is now, darling, because it's just going to get worse and worse. Eventually, you're going to have an ending, a purging, a letting go, a massive change in circumstance, regardless, right? Something has to be healed. We got to heal. But we can't heal what we don't know is broken. This is like the check engine light being on in the car. Let's get one more. Yeah, one more. Thank you, Spirit. This is like the check engine light being on in the car. If you don't know that the check engine light is on, you're not going to check the engine, right? If the light bulb is out, you're not even going to have an indicator. So for some of you, you didn't, some of this is all so subconscious, and you've been convincing yourself, no, I'm happy, no, I'm happy, no, I'm happy, I'm going to stay right here, instead of allowing the ending. For some people, Pisces, this kind of has a tinge of, we allow ourselves to be in a painful situation or an uncomfortable situation because it's more comfortable than the unknown. And that's what it sounds like here. Okay, so take these messages how they fit for you, love. Mountain here, strength. This is not going to be a very easy week for you. It's going to take a lot of courage to, I also want to say, look at yourself in the mirror. Look at your situation honestly. What have we allowed? What have we perpetuated? What have we chosen here? What have we allowed? Pisces, okay? Who? Wolf instinct and shaman ancient healing wisdom. There's a connection here. For some of you, you may need to go out to in nature and reconnect with your ancestors through nature, like through the trees, through the birds. Listen here to the wisdom that comes from your surroundings when, you know, whether you're in a peaceful situation or not, to go, whether you, how do I put this? Whether you create a peace, whether you carve out a sanctuary, go out in nature so that you can listen, Pisces, or you simply sit on your couch and watch your surroundings and listen. Listen to your inner thoughts here. Listen to what does your inner self say? What is being indicated to you right now? What have we known, but we've been too afraid to face? What have we known, but we've been really, maybe here even questioning your own instincts? Okay, so that's the pieces of information that we gotta listen here. Listen is what I'm getting out of this. Fog veiled, that's very much like the moon card here in reverse, right? Our moon card's in reverse. Things will become more clear if we take time to hear what we're being told or taught. Clouds, shape shifting, desert vision quest. This is all about going on that vision quest, going on that journey. Definitely a spiritual journey here for you. Clouds shape shifting. I feel like it was coming in the reverse, and I noticed that, and I noted it, and I felt like this powerlessness. So for some of you, you've taken away your own power by ignoring the obvious or ignoring the situation as it is, or staying in a bad situation when we know it's bad. Feeding the devil when we know he takes from us, that kind of thing. Right? But there was like this powerlessness too. So it's almost like we felt maybe here that we didn't have the necessary information, pieces, um, maybe even funds to get away or to escape or to make a different choice, love. But you're being called to understand how powerful you are. But it's also that very hard to reach that epitome of instinct with the wolf and understanding yourself and your situation and really figuring out a new path on how to fix that if the fog is clouding everything and there's still veiled, if everything's still veiled. So you will be confronted with some challenging internal information, some challenging external information this week. And we really got to listen, love. We've really got to listen. We got meadow vulnerability. You had a whole bunch just pop out all at once, love. Woohoo! Knocking over everything here. We got music harmony. Listen, listen, listen. That is what I'm getting out of that. Music harmony. Gotta listen to the music of the universe. Like listen to, yeah, I know it's an uncomfortable situation. This is very stressful or uncomfortable. It's almost like, why make ourselves more uncomfortable? Oh, baby, because it's for your greater good. It's time things change. New moon promise here. Vitality with volcano and nurturing Gaia. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, we can create something different here. We do have creation dream time. Pay attention to your dreams, but also like go out of your way to listen because things have been so chaotic potentially in your environment, that you can't hear your inner instincts or you're straight up ignoring your inner instincts. But here, like, I feel like your ancestors, Gaia, the universe, source energy, everyone here, everything here is promising you, Pisces, that if you just do a little bit of inner work, if you just get the ball rolling, darling, you're going to see a result. But you've got to do a little bit of the inner dive. It's hard, but it's really important to face it head on. You have support. You have love. You have help. You have guidance. There's a promise here with this new moon energy that we will shape shift and create a different world, co-create with you a different reality. But you've got to let go of the old so we could give you that new, Pisces. All right. Listen, please listen, because we want to help. Okay. It's like the spirit, your ancestors, the universe is like, oh, we've avoided this long enough, my babes. We've got to go deep and it hurts and it's hard, but we promise you that if you just feel strong to listening, we will show you a different reality. We will help you show yourself a different reality, darling. Okay, something actually fulfilling, not um, fake fulfilling, right? Not a lie or persona, something we tell ourselves, but no, actual genuine happiness for once. Okay, not something we just put a mask out into the world and go, I'm happy. But real, true inner peace and joy. You feel me? Right? So, Pisces, just take those first steps because I promise you it's going to be worth it, love. Okay? They are promising you it's going to be worth it. Phew, is that it? Okay, yeah, I better cut it off here because I'm talking too much. Anyway, Pisces, if that resonated for you, if it helps you at all, if you enjoyed the message, please like, share, comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. And subscribe if you vibe. I really appreciate all your support. It really helps the channel to get the message out there. Every like, every comment, every subscription. So thank you, Pisces, for your support. I'm wishing you the best of luck. I know you got this, baby. Peace, love, and light until I see you next time.